What is going on YouTube? Back with some more Bloodborne today. We will be taking on Amygdala today. And this is some weird shit basically. We're in the Nightmare Frontier at the moment. To get to this area you actually you'll get an item in the Forbidden Woods if you talk to one of the NPCs hiding there. I can't remember whether you get the item directly for him or if you find it near him. But the description will lead you to the right of the Grand Cathedral where you fought Vicar Amelia. And if you go around there, you'll eventually go past, like, I think there's 2 hunters and then there's a couple more enemies and 2 of the big Yargle hunter knight guys. And then after that there'll be a big open area and a giant door. And if you approach the door, you'll find the black hole of death. And if you don't have the item, you'll just get killed instantly by it. But if you do have the item, it'll teleport you to another area, and then eventually this will lead you here. I'm pointing with my sword there to a giant brain guy up on the cliff who's a complete arsehole and can cause frenzy on you really quickly. Really nasty. But anyways, this is about the boss, and thankfully the boss isn't too bad. Basic mechanic of the fight is dodging his fights and then running in and hitting him in the head. Depending on the weapon you're using, you want to be doing overhead attacks basically. So if you're a little bit late, you can still catch them basically. So that's why I'm using the sprinting R2 for the majority of this fight. Most of his attacks are very simple to dodge. After a few hits on the head, you should be able to. You'll hear the riposte animation or sound, sorry, whatever you want to call it, and you'll be able to go up and do a visceral attack. The only really super dangerous part of this fight is towards the very end. For the majority of the fight, you can just back out of his attacks, dodge if you think you're in danger, and then just sprint back in. Try and avoid dodging backwards where you can, because it means you're further away when you have to sprint in. So try and just sort of walk backwards and get an idea of the range, which this video should help you with at the very least. But yes, shortly we'll see the really dangerous part of the fight basically, and where your tactics change from rolling away to rolling in towards him is basically the better tactic towards the very end of the fight, where he, I'm not sure what the hell this thing's meant to be. I don't pretend to understand, I just enjoy the ridiculousness that is these games. But he decides to rip its own arms off and use them as weapons. So it goes all Last Giant, Dark Souls 2 style on our ass. These laser attacks, which I haven't talked about, are really nasty. They do like insane amounts of damage. Will potentially one-shot a lot of you, depending how many points you have in vitality. Just spam dodge to one side, and you should be fine. There's 2 different versions of it, but just dodging to one side a couple of times solves it every single time. So here we see rips her arms out. The basic like magic attack, whatever you want to call that, is like she does it twice now. She doesn't just do it 2 times, she does it twice through. These swipes have a lot more range on them now, so you want to be just sort of watching it, and you can time it and you'll just iframe through it. When she starts doing the magic smashing, you want to roll into her for the most part, because the hands give her extra range basically, and it means if you get in sort of close to her, it won't actually hit you. And I find this out at the end of the fight here. I'm pretty sure there's some cheese tactics here. You can bait this stomp pretty easily just by sitting in close and to the side, and then just smack the shit out of her hand. I was kind of failing at that, but still, it's another tactic that you can do. This leap attack, you just want to sort of time your roll. But right here, I realized that attack didn't hit me. I'm like, okay, so maybe I can survive underneath, and that's what I do to finish off the fight. So yeah, pretty crazy, very big scale fight. Definitely a more intimidating boss than difficult, but that's fine. Like, it's another cool fight, and like I said, it's very intense. So you see here, I'm far away, and I get hit twice by it. It does a lot of damage, so you really got to watch that. So there's the laser cheese again. Yeah, when you think she's going to do that combo, try and get in close. So you see me here, dodge in forwards and get 2 hits on her head easily. So I got a bit greedy going for another hit there. I haven't talked about that attack. I don't really know what it is. It's really obviously tailed. You don't want to get hit by it, basically. But yeah. Oh, not yet. We're nearly done. Yep. See, even though she's raging, completely safe underneath her at the end of the fight. So there we go. Amygdala. We'll be back next with a boss from Bergenworth after the Shadow of Yarman fight. So look forward to that. Alright, catch you later, YouTube. Bye.